We're here with the two-time NARC champion, Dominic Scelzi out of Fresno, California. Here for the Harvey Orstermiller Memorial here, but not first-time visit, I understand, to Big Sky Speedway.
Yeah, we ran a few outlaw shows in 16, 17, or 17, 18. I can't really remember exactly what years, but we had a lot of fun, and we had good speed, so it's exciting to come back. I always enjoyed racing here, and usually it was on the trip home, but we made the trip out here just for this. This year we've been trying to just kind of chase all the big paying money out there on the West Coast, and when we saw that it was paying $12,000 on Saturday night, we didn't want to miss it.
And yes, you have been out traveling a lot, but raced around California a lot over the years, but you're a Dirt Cup winner back when it was under ASCS here, 15 grand. You just won the Summer Nationals at Skagit Speedway, $13,500 here, and just won the prestigious Johnny Key Classic again for the second straight year. So you've won some special events over the years, and probably never met Harvey Orstermiller here, but major figure here in Montana here. What would it mean to add this legacy event to your resume?
It would be awesome. I never got to meet him, but I have actually heard a lot of stories about him, believe it or not. He was always a guy that liked to have a good time, and I'm kind of known for that. So, very thankful that Red Rose Transportation and Scelzi Enterprises were able to allow us to come out here, and I was able to get away from work and go do this. So, like I said, we've just been chasing the money in the big races, and over the last 3 years, we've done a lot of collecting. So it would be really neat to be able to come in here and win tomorrow night. Obviously we would want to win tonight as well, but the goal is Saturday night, and that's been circled on our calendar as soon as it was announced, the big payout and all that stuff. So we've had great speed this season. We won our 11th race there on Monday night, and last year we won 11 races all year long. It took us 60 some events to get there, so we got there a lot faster this year. I think our speed's closer to what it was in 2021 when we had a great season. So there's a lot of really good cars here tonight. It's going to be tough, but I'm excited for the challenge, and I think right now we've got good speed, so I'm looking forward to getting out on the racetrack and seeing what we can do.
You have been on a bit of a tear recently. You won 4 races during Speed Week North, including the Summer Nationals. You won again on Monday night, as you just mentioned, and the Johnny Key here. So about 6 wins or so over the last month here. What's been the key to your success lately?
Yeah, I don't really know. I think we're six out of the last 9 we've won, and we've run second in 2 others, and ran I think 6th the opening night of the Summer Nationals. So we've had great speed, but I don't think anything's really changed. It's just we kind of had some bad luck in the middle of the season, and we had some races earlier in the year where I felt like we had a really good shot at winning, and stuff just didn't end up panning out our way. Yellows fell the wrong time, or races were shortened, and kind of bummers that way. But we've had great speed, and I think we're just all clicking on all 8 right now. So excited to run here before we start picking up with the Outlaws there in Skagit. And it's cool to be able to have success at a lot of different racetracks. Like we won at Cottage Grove for the first time this year, and we're 3 for 3 there. And then we won at Banks, and we're able to go up to Skagit and had good speed with NARC as well as the Summer Nationals. So it's just been a lot of fun right now, where we've been really consistent, and that doesn't always pan out to wins, but when you're consistent and when you're running up front, it seems like it's a lot easier for things to fall your way when you put yourself in position than if you're kind of struggling to be inside the top 5. So right now we've been really good, but coming out here, this is the farthest east I've been in several years. So kind of having to go back to the notebook and look at what we did the last couple times we were here. And like I said, we had great speed with the Outlaws, but this is a different ball game. Things have changed, tires have changed, and we got a 360 in instead of a 410.
We have all these big paying 410 races across the country. There's been like a purse war of sorts lately in the 410s, but in the 360s, there's not a whole lot of races paying $10,000 or more to win here. And this one was just announced last winter here. Not a lot of these here. So how big do you think that races like this are for the 360s?
Yeah, it's cool to race for money. I'm kind of a hardcore 410 guy, so it's tough to speak too highly on it. I'd like to see this, it'd be tough for this to be a 410 race, but I like to see all the big paying events be 410 events. That's where I feel sprint car racing needs to be, and that's where I think the focus is on the West Coast, at least. 410 racing is strong out there and continuing to get stronger and stronger. So when you do see these big paying 360 races, we don't have many in California. You've got the one in Washington with the Summer Nationals and this one here, so that's really neat. But our team is primarily a 410 team, and that's, we've always tried to focus on 410 events, but being that the NARC series was canceled this weekend, and with all the money coming out, it's great to see local racing paying like this. And hats off to everyone at the Big Sky Speedway that was able to make this happen, as well as I don't know what region we're in with ASCS Frontier, but hats off to them for making it happen. And it's great to see local events and regional events have good money, so that's great for all the local guys that race here, and some of the guys that are trying to come in and beat the locals. It's going to be tough on us.
Dominic Scelzi on a tear lately and trying to be one of those invaders taking the money from the locals here at Big Sky Speedway.